ladies walking behind me. So I stopped by the oil shelf and I was going over all these wonderful oils that they have in the grocery store. So I was looking at some organic almond oil, and one of the lady came up to me and like, do you know anything about this oil? So I was like, this particular brand I have used before, so I'm just looking to see if they have any other brand, because I like to try different brands, especially when the brand is new. You tend to get some really good stuff. So anyway, they passed and I noticed they were like staring at me a little bit, but you know, I get that all the time. People stare. So I continue browsing around, looking at all the amazing oils. And then when I was done with that, I moved to the produce section of the grocery store. Lo and behold, they were there with me in the produce section. So what I was looking at was some zucchini. They have, you know, the yellow zucchini and they also have the green zucchini. So I choose to go with the green zucchini. And one of the lady turned to me and she said, why do you choose the green zucchini? I said, sometimes I like the green, sometimes I like the yellow. Today I'm in the mood for the green zucchini. So she was like, how do you prepare the zucchini? So I like, you know, I like to steam the zucchini. I would just wash it, chop it up, steam it, put some amazing spices on it, and that's how I enjoy eating it. Anyway, she was like, all right, so I'm gonna get myself some green zucchini too. So I was like, okay, go ahead, get some green zucchini. So I, you know, took my zucchini and I went on to the dairy section. Now she was right there, and the other lady, not the one that asked about the zucchini, the other one turned to me and she said, do you eat dairy product? I said, not really, but sometimes I do eat cheese. She asked, well, what kind of cheese do you like to eat? I said, it all depends. Like, you know, I like a variety of cheese, and it depends. I don't really eat cheese that much, but if I have to eat cheese, sometimes I like, you know, the harder cheese. So she was like, okay. And she actually showed me a brand that she liked to eat. So I guess we were just having conversation in the grocery store. So I finished my grocery. When I got to the cashier, they were already at the cashier cashing, and they went outside before I did. So when I exit the store with my grocery cart, the two ladies were still standing outside. Now I kind of find this a little bit puzzling, like, why are they still here? Then one of the lady came up to me and she was like, are you Khichibeauty? You could have asked me that in the store, right? So I was like, yes, I'm Khichibeauty. And then they went on to tell me how much they watch my channel, and you know, the conversation went on. So ladies, whenever I'm out and about and you notice me or you have an idea that it's me, come up, say something. Don't follow me around in the grocery store asking me different kinds of questions, because what you see on camera is what you get out there in the real world. I am as real as it gets, okay? Anyway, guys, guess what I'm gonna do for you today? Today, I'm gonna share a secret remedy with you. Now, this remedy is a mix of ingredients that I personally like to use on my skin, and I noticed that this have my skin looking at least 10 years younger. So, if you want to know my secret recipe, my secret remedy for looking years younger with nice, firm, radiant, glowing skin, guess what? Come with me in the kitchen and I'll show you how to whip this up. I will also show you how to use it on your skin for best result, and I will tell you every single ingredient that I'm using in the remedy and what benefits they have to your skin. So continue watching. Now I'm going to be making this in a small blender. However, if you do not have a small blender, not to worry. You can go ahead and you can make this in a small bowl. So the very first ingredient I'm going to be using, and take a look at this. This is some natural raw shea butter. Now I'm using shea butter because it's very moisturizing to the skin. They have anti-aging properties that will help to restore the skin elasticity. It will help to smooth out wrinkles and fine lines, especially if you have dry skin, combination skin, or normal skin. If you have oily skin, it will work just as well on your skin. Just an amazing ingredient to use on your skin. So around about a teaspoon of the shea butter. So I'm going to drop this in the blender. Now, if you do not have a blender, go ahead and melt your shea butter before you use. So we're placing it right there. Now our next ingredient is rose water, and you can use rose water of choice. Now I'm using rose water in this recipe because it has anti-inflammatory properties, and it also helps to reduce the skin irritation. It is good to moisturize the skin, it cleanses the skin, it removes dirt, and it also helps with clogged pores. So definitely a must. If you do not have rose water, you can go ahead and use some green tea water in this recipe. So I'm using 2 teaspoons of the rose water, pouring that in, and this is the only water we're using in this remedy. And now we're going to move along and take a look. My next ingredient is aloe vera gel, 100% pure and natural aloe vera gel. And this aloe vera gel that I'm using is enriched with vitamin C. However, use the aloe vera gel you have. For this recipe, I suggest you use the store-bought aloe vera gel so that you can keep this remedy much longer on your countertop. Now, aloe vera gel is great for the skin overall. It'll help to moisturize the skin. It also helps to clear the skin of spots and blemishes. It helps to smooth out wrinkles on the skin. It helps to hydrate the skin and just have your skin looking radiant and glowing in no time. Now for my aloe vera gel, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of the aloe vera gel in this recipe, and we're going to pour this in. Now take a look at our next ingredient, which is avocado oil, an amazing anti-aging oil for your skin. Avocado contains electrolytes that will help to restore skin elasticity. It also contains beta carotene, it contains protein, it contains fatty acid and vitamin A, which is what's going to help to restore the skin elasticity and smooth the wrinkles out. It contains vitamin D, and it also has vitamin E that will help to moisturize the skin. Just an overall amazing oil to use on the skin. You can use it alone, or you could use it in your homemade remedies like I'm doing today. So I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of the avocado oil in this recipe, and a tablespoon is 15 ml. So we're pouring that in the blender also. Now take a look at our next ingredient. Here I have some highly concentrated rosehip oil. Now rosehip oil is a perfect anti-aging oil for your skin. Moisturize your skin. It has anti-aging properties. It brightens the skin. It may help with stretch marks. It helps to fight acne. It may also help to reduce hyperpigmentation on the skin. It has antibacterial properties, and it also helps to tighten and firm the skin, smooth wrinkles. Just an amazing overall anti-aging oil. I have a dropper here, so use about a teaspoon of the rosehip oil in this recipe, okay? Now moving on to my next oil, and this is sesame seed oil, another amazing anti-aging oil. Now when you choose your sesame seed oil, make sure your sesame seed is not roasted. You need unroasted sesame seed oil. Sesame seed oil tend to be overlooked, but of late people are now recognizing how wonderful this is to the skin. It has anti-aging properties. It helps to restore skin elasticity. It also helps to firm the skin. It helps to boost the collagen production in the skin while moisturizing and hydrating the skin. Now for our sesame seed oil, I'm also going to be using 1 teaspoon of the sesame seed oil, which is about 5 ml, and I'm going to pour this in. So right now guys, you could see the amazing combination of ingredients that I have in this cup, but I need another ingredient. We are going to add a skin lightening properties to this, and this is going to be in the form of some turmeric powder. Okay, now turmeric is overall great for the skin. Okay, we're using it today for its brightening properties, and you don't need a lot of the turmeric powder, so I'm just going to use about a pinch or a dash of the turmeric powder in this recipe. So here we go, just a pinch, and this is our brightening agent. If you have vegetable glycerine, you can go ahead and use this in this recipe. You can also choose to use some extra vitamin E oil in this recipe. Those are optional, however, okay? Now guys, if you do not have all the oils that I use in this recipe, you can substitute the oils with what you have. Make sure to use avocado oil and aloe vera as the base, and go ahead and add your favorite oil. You can even substitute the shea butter for some cocoa butter, okay? So now that this is done, we're gonna cover and we're gonna blend. And take a look at this, guys. Here it is. Here it is. Let's just scoop this out in a container. Small container. Let's zoom in. And let's just pour it in. So for those of you who want to omit the turmeric powder, you could go ahead and omit it. Take a look. This is it. This is my beauty secret, my overnight cream for tightening, firming, smoothing, clearing my skin of hyperpigmentation, and for having my skin looking up to 10 years younger. Just an amazing nighttime facial cream. All natural, all homemade. You do not need to store this in the refrigerator. Keep it on your countertop, and this could last you well up to 6 months, okay? Everything in there is just perfect. There's no water, no mold, okay? Now here it is, guys. Take a look at this. This is it. This is my secret remedy for looking years younger. And once it is set, it's not going to fall out. Remember, we have the shea butter in it. So what you're going to do, you are going to apply it to clean skin. And I like to use this at night, preferably so that it could get enough time to just absorb in my skin. So you want to wash your face just like you do on a regular, and exfoliate your face if you have not exfoliated your skin for a while. And what you're going to do, you're going to spritz on your facial toner and let your facial toner dry, and then you're going to dig in, and a little goes a long way. You do not need a lot for this recipe. What I like to do, I like to put it in my hands like this, and I like to just warm it in my hands. Just warm the cream, and then I'm just gonna apply it on my skin. Now take a look at what I'm doing. I'm pressing it in my skin, and this is exactly how you need to apply it to the skin. However, guys, if you notice, I'm not just pressing alone. I am actually massaging my skin with this facial overnight cream. So I take this time to massage my skin. So once you press it on, then you're gonna do your massaging technique on your skin. Just lift the skin, and you want to do this for about 3 minutes or more, okay? Whatever massage that you like to perform on your skin, go ahead and do that. And I have several videos showing you some amazing massaging techniques. So massage the remedy on your skin, 3 minutes, and don't forget your laugh line. Pack it on your laugh line. Now once this is done, that's it. You're gonna wear it overnight, and upon arising in the morning, you're gonna wash your face like you normally do. Continue to use the remedy. However, within a week, you're gonna notice a significant difference to your skin. You're gonna notice that the wrinkles are slowly diminishing, and you're also gonna notice that your skin is looking clearer and brighter, a little more lifted, a little more firmer, and definitely a younger looking.